Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most incredible day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for the latest in reality TV, influencer, pop culture, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful, you guys. We're almost at 30K and oh, girl, listen, bitch, I could cry. No, but for real though, I am so fucking grateful and thankful. So I just wanted to let you guys know how grateful I am. And yes, bitch, I just want to let you know that. All right, so listen. Grab a snack and a drink and let's talk, because I need to get a couple things off my chest about Mr. Nikocado Avocado. He released a new reel on his Instagram. And it's basically him once again crying on the floor with a whole bunch of food, looking back at videos of him when he was thinner. So this is the video that he posted. And he's basically, as you can see, he's there, he's crying. And the description is, did I get fat? Yes or no? Something like that. So here he is when he was thinner. Here he is serving himself from the floor with a huge buffet. There he is skinny again. There he, oh girl, okay, next. I mean, look at that. That's wow. And then he's here putting tons of ranch on food and then just like literally crying. Looking at that. Look at that. Okay. Here he is again serving. I think it's repeating itself. I mean, okay. So listen. Oh, Britney Spears just shared a photo. Oh, girl, what does she share now? Every time Britney posts a picture, I get nervous. So I'm like, girl, who is she exposing today, bitch? Okay, so listen, we need to talk about Nikocado because, to be very honest, I don't understand this whole, like, thing that he is doing, right? I don't understand, first of all, and I'm so sorry, I know that a bunch of you guys like him, because I used to like him as well. If you guys do know, I mean, I share it all the time, the story, but I used to really like when he was a raw vegan and then he was turning into eating some potatoes here and there. I found him to be super smart, super sexy, super intelligent, you know, and it had nothing to do with his body. It had a lot to do with his mind. It had a lot to do with his softness. He was very soft, yet very smart, intelligent, sexy, creative, you know, the violin bitch, the way he can do that. I mean, I was super impressed by him. Then he moved to Colombia, where my family's from. And then I got into a little fight with him. This was a very long time ago. We got into a little bit of an argument because I called him out for talking all this shit about Colombia, okay? But that's another story for another day. If you want to know that, I will definitely tell you guys the story time. But, you know, he really is pushing it to the limit. There's a lot of people who have so many different conspiracies about Nikocado, that this is all an experiment, that he is doing all of this just to gather a lot of money, and then he's gonna retire once he's 30 years old, blah, blah, blah. But I'm over here and I'm like thinking, like, I understand all that, but the bitch is not an avatar. He's not a robot. He's still a human being. And if he keeps on going with this rhythm of life, it's just gonna end. You know, I'm sorry. There's nobody that can take this amount of abuse, not only physical, but mental. You know what I mean? And I really feel to my heart that he is that smart, that he is exploiting being this overweight and being mentally not well. He is exploiting that. And that is my biggest issue. I don't care what size somebody is. That's not, I don't care, right? For me, as long as you're happy, you feel good about yourself, that's not my problem. Like, I can't be worried about anyone else, bitch. I have my own body dysmorphia, binge eating, you know, my self-hatred, all of these things that I have to deal with. I don't have time to worry about you and your body issues, girl. We can worry together. We can join hands, but I'm not sitting here thinking about should he lose weight, should he not? What I'm thinking is, there's so many people watching him who are very fragile, who are going through, you know, eating disorders, who are going through a lot of mental health, you know, problems, that watch him and they feed off of him. Now, I will tell you guys something. I think I have mentioned this before, that when I like I just said, you know, I do have my binging problems. I do have body dysmorphia, and I really do feel like I have tried to overcome this, you know, eating disorder. And I'm sorry, of course, trigger warning. And I used to actually watch Nikocado, Amber Lynn, Reed, Trisha Paytas when they would do like very big mukbangs, because I was literally starving I had little hair. I was starving myself for such a long time during the day, and I would just eat like one meal, but I would watch them literally at work, in the bathroom, you know, going to sleep, waking up. I would always watch them because they would eat all the food that I was so dying to eat, and they would eat such a massive amount of foods. And I was getting into a darker and darker and darker place. So where I'm looking in is like, he is literally exploiting that because he knows what to do. He knows the angles. He knows what to say. He knows what to do. He knows how to bring attention to that. And he's even made merch of it. I mean, it's getting to the point where at some point in time, subscribers, people who are watching, I mean, when is enough enough? You know, the people who are egging him on and watching and supporting him are the people who literally don't care about Nikocado as the human. And it really goes to show that Nikocado doesn't care about Nikocado the human either. He cares about the coin. He cares about the bag. He cares about money. He doesn't even care about his damn husband, okay? Because the things that they have done on camera, hitting each other, throwing food, humiliating each other, calling each other the worst disgusting names ever. It really, really, really goes to show that money and gluttony and greed is the only thing that is around them at all times. And I understand money is great and everything, but like, if you keep on doing this, you're not going to be able to enjoy your money. You know what I mean? So I honestly feel like this little game is getting old. You know, if for me, I mean, I used to watch him. I used to really like him. But like when he went away for this whole, like this time, I was like, oh my God, he's going to return. He's going to be someone else. He's going to, you know, hopefully he's going to show that, you know, I don't know, bitch. You know, I'm not fucking Oprah, Dr. Phil. All I know is that like, damn, when is this show going to end? And I hope it doesn't end with him. You know what I mean? I don't want to sound tragic, but it really is getting to the point where he needs to stop exploiting this because it is not healthy. And there are so many fragile people out there watching that could really fall into this pattern and making light of having a mental, you know, disorder, being so reckless with yourself and just being so always crying and throwing food and just like doing the most. It's just like, when is enough enough? You know what I mean? So at this point, it's like, I don't even want to get into like, is this an experiment? You know, is he fooling all of us? I don't care what this is. What this is just fucked up. You know, what this is it just needs to stop. And he needs to stop. He needs to literally go away, focus on his mental health, focus on his physical health, and focus on his marriage. Because when he and Orlin were together back in the day, the love that it would literally ooze out of them, how much they love each other, how much they cared, how much they were there for one another, how much they rooted for each other. And now seeing them eating, force feeding themselves all of this food, it looks like two complete strangers. And it's the saddest thing I've ever seen, how love can just literally disappear, and all because of money. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you over this? Are you a fan? Everyone is welcome to comment. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.